In a small bustling village, there was a woman named Omoyele, known for her evening rice business. Every day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Omoyele would set up her stall under a large baobab tree. Her rice, famously called Ojuale rice, meaning eyes of evening, was legendary. Villagers would come in droves, hungry for the rich, flavorful dish she only served at night. Omoyele was no ordinary rice seller. Her rice was said to be the sweetest in the land, and people wondered why she never sold during the day. Whispers floated through the market. Some said her rice was enchanted, others believed it was a gift from the gods, but no one could have guessed the dark secret behind Omoyele's success. Unknown to the villagers, Omoyele had made a pact with dark forces. Late in the night, when everyone slept, she would visit a secret shrine hidden deep in the forest. There, she would perform rituals that bound demons to her rise. These spirits would dine with the villagers in secret, consuming the souls of the unsuspecting while leaving them in blissful ignorance. As long as Omoyele kept her offerings, her rice would remain irresistible and her business would flourish. The most disturbing part of her ritual was a sinister act. Each evening before she began cooking, Omoyele would wash her private parts and pour the water into the soup. This act of witchcraft was the key to making the rice irresistibly sweet. Under the influence of the dark spirits, the villagers were unknowingly bewitched, unable to get enough of her food. Her business grew beyond the village. Travelers passing through would stop just to taste the famous Ojuale rice, spreading word of its unmatched flavor far and wide. Omoyele grew wealthy, but the weight of her secret kept her isolated. She feared the day her dark deeds might catch up with her. One fateful evening, Omoyele was preparing her rice, performing her usual ritual, but in her haste she made a grave mistake. She mixed the water meant for her private ritual with the regular drinking water. That night, as the villagers lined up to buy her rice, something unusual happened. The food didn't taste sweet. Instead, it had a bitter, foul flavor. One by one, the villagers began to fall ill. Some claimed to see shadows moving around them as they ate. Others heard whispers of the spirit that had been dining with them for years. Panic spread through the village. They had heard tales of witchcraft before, but they never suspected Omoyele. Soon the truth came out. An elder woman who had long been suspicious confronted Omoyele, forcing her to confess. The villagers were horrified to learn that they had been consuming food tainted with witchcraft for so long. Omoyele, once beloved for her Ojuale rice, became an outcast overnight. In a final act of vengeance, the demons Omoyele had once controlled turned against her. As she fled the village, they haunted her every step, tormenting her until the day she disappeared without a trace, leaving behind only the cursed name of Ojuale rice. The villagers never forgot the lesson Omoyele's greed and dark magic had taught them. Not all that tastes sweet is good. What do you think could have instigated Omoyele's action initially? If you desire this kind of story and many more, do not forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. This is Home of African Stories.